I like the way Tinunbu building this school for us, because before this school is not recognized as school. People used to say this school is not school, but now we are thank God that this school is now school.
So then with the classroom, what benefits? How will it benefit? With the classroom, the new classroom now?
The new classroom.
How will now benefit?
Simple. Simple to...
You don't understand? Okay, now with the new classroom, what impact will you have on you? How will it affect you? Your studies?
Very good. And before, students are when students come to school, they didn't stay in the school. But now the new building is here. We stay in the school and listen to our lecture.
Do you have anything to say on Tinubu's administration in Lagos State? Do you have anything to say on it?
No.
The government for the beautiful school. For the beautiful school they have built for us, and before in our school, when there is rain or sunshine, everything will be affecting us. When there is rainfall, it will be affecting us. But now that we have a beautiful school and the fence surrounded, people will be able to stay in the school, not to be roaming about. And what I would like to tell the government that they should build a library for us. We need it urgently so that our learning will improve more again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Name again?
Adejumobi Oluwaseun.
Adejumobi Oluwaseun. What do you have to say on this school? The new that just built.
Yes, the new school that I just built by their governor. You see, we appreciate what the governor has done for us. It's like he has brought us from grace to grass, and we appreciate it. From grass to grace.
So what impact do you think? What effect do you think it has on your studies?
Yes, I can't be mentioning so many impacts. For example, we are using dusty classroom before, but now we have full equipped classroom, and we have standard. Maybe I don't know how we divide this. Maybe we have library. We are not having library. We are not having a standard laboratory equipment. So I think by now our governor has provided all those necessary materials for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What do you have to say on this school?
Yeah, we really thank the governor for building this school for us, because it has been a long time that we are waiting for this opportunity. And we thank the governor for giving us this kind of gift. And we know that he's still going to do more, because in his reaction we know that he's still going to try his best.
How do you think it will benefit you and your studies?
It's going to benefit us, because before, when we are using the class, that there are many types of doors. Some of the goats, before they do all these things, goats always enter our class and they just mess up all our class. But now that they have given us a new building, see that we are going to enjoy ourselves. When there is cold, we like to close our windows, close our door, and when there is heat, on the fan, put on the fan.
Do you have any schools on Lagos State?
Yeah, I've heard a lot about him. I've heard a lot about his good work, and I pray God is going to empower him and God is going to bless him.
Benson.
Can you tell us how you feel today?
I will be very happy because our governor is doing new things for us in our school. The thing we have been lacking for so many years, but we see now that God has helped us to give us new building and new facilities.
What benefits do you believe that it will bring for you?
We benefited because previous year ago we are in the classroom. Our staff room is not normally organized. Our classroom, we are even sitting down on doors, but now we know that as God has done this for us, we are going to move from this to glory.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
government, State House of Assembly on rehabilitation of public schools and the local highnesses, market men and women. Assistant Parents Teachers Association, Lagos State, Ifesowapo Aboru Secondary School. The students are saying, "Right on, Your Excellency." To the commissioning ceremony of the newly constructed block, His Excellency has asked that should be of applause. I am sure you are all eager to welcome His Excellency in the address, but I crave the indulgence of His Excellency the Governor to render this in Yoruba, because I think the important thing is that the message must be passed. Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinunbu, gómìnà wa nípínlẹ̀ Èkó, ẹni tí Ọlọ́run yàn, ẹni tí ó ṣòro bí níjà, àtúnwọ̀n ká níbi tó ń dáná ọ̀rọ̀, àyànfẹ́ Olódùmarè, ẹni gbọ̀ngbọ̀n bí òkè, ẹni ẹyin tó bá forí sàpáta ó máa túká dànù ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a kí gómìnà wa Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinunbu ọmọ Ìyálọ́jà àti igbákejì wọn ẹni tó ṣe é fọkàn tán Bádélé ọ̀nà Olúfẹ́mi Pedro àti gbogbo àwọn alákòóso àti pàápàá jùlọ abẹnugan fún ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin Lagos State Barrister Jókòó pẹ̀lú mi àti gbogbo àwọn lọ́gàlọ́gà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ọba. Wọ́n ní ká kí káàbọ̀ sí iléèwé yín, iléèwé wa Ifesowapo Aboru. Ẹ káàbọ̀ o. Èmi ọjọ́ tí a fẹ́ ṣe àfihàn iṣẹ́ ribiribi tí ìjọba Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinunbu tó ń ṣe ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ni. Wíwá bí tàwa bí lónìí, nǹkan mẹ́ta pàtàkì ló sọ fún wa. Àkọ́kọ́, òun ni wípé gọ́vnà wa kò kó iyán ẹnikẹ́ni kéré, ó ti ń ṣe fónílé ló ń ṣe fún àlejò, ó sì dúró ti gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n dúró ti dáadáa. A kí gómìnà wa àti àwọn tó bá wọn wá káàbọ̀. Ìdí kejì òun ni wípé lẹ́yìn tí ọmọ èèyàn ti ń fi ìwà burúkú san oore tí wọ́n kó owó ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Èkó dání, kò dá Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinunbu dúró láti ṣojúṣe ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kí ó sú wọn ní ṣíṣe o. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹwẹ́nu lẹ̀ ẹwẹ́nu ọkọ́. Náà rí i pé ọlọ́pọlọ pípẹ́ ni gómìnà wa, tó ṣe wípé ńgbà táwọn kan rò pé wọ́n ti dínà mọ́ ó tún gbọ̀nà mí yọ, iṣẹ́ ń lọ, owó níná kò dúró, Ọlọ́run á máa fún wọn ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi àsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí fún gbogbo àtàwá, kí n sì fi àsìkò yìí pé ẹni tí gómìnà wa fi làákàyè yàn sí iṣẹ́ àkànṣe pàtàkì láti tún gbogbo ilé ẹ̀kọ́ tó wà nípínlẹ̀ Èkó ṣe. Àwọn náà ni ẹni tí ó máa bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ sí láti ṣàlàyé bí ikú ṣe kú tọ́bẹ̀ sì ṣe bẹ́. Àwọn ni olóyè Délé Ọ̀nàbòkun, Chairman Special Committee on the Rehabilitation of Public Schools. Ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́ o, ẹ káàbọ̀.
Your Excellency Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinunbu, Governor of Lagos State, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Ọ̀túnba Fẹ́mi Pedro, the Honourable Speaker of the House of Assembly, my brother, Honourable Jókòó Pẹ̀lúmi, Honourable Commissioners here present, Special Advisors here present, Permanent Secretaries here present, beg your pardon, Honourable Members of the House of Assembly, who are here present, permanent secretaries here present, chief executives of government agencies and parastatals here present, obas and chiefs here present, principals of various secondary schools here present, our able AD leaders here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this memorable event that is marking a turning point in the renaissance of infrastructural facilities for public schools in Lagos State. Background information. The state of infrastructural facilities in public schools in both the primary and secondary schools have been witnessing gradual deterioration despite the investment of the state government. This is due to, among other things, the high student population brought about by the influx of immigrants to Lagos and neglect of school buildings by past administrations. In order to reverse this trend, the administration of Asiwaju Bola Tinunbu raised a special committee as an intervention strategy to 1. Halt the deterioration, 2. Improve on the existing facilities, 3. Construct new classroom blocks to replace the dilapidated schools. The body so constituted is the Special Committee for Rehabilitation of Public Schools, SCRIPS, and is headed by my humble self, Dele Onobukun, as Executive Chairman. 3. Committee's responsibilities. The responsibilities of this committee includes 1. Rehabilitation and upgrading of the existing secondary and primary schools in Lagos State. 2. Construction of new classroom blocks to replace the dilapidated buildings. 3. Provision of other facilities like toilets, water supply, power supply, etc. to enhance the school's environment. 4. Provision of furniture. Number 4 item, implementation strategy. At the commencement of the special committee's assignment, we liaised with all the relevant government agencies, especially the Ministry of Education and State Primary Education Board, who are stakeholders, to obtain all the necessary information on the status of schools, secondary and primary in the state. With this data, the special committee embarked on extensive tour of various schools to assess the situation on the ground. From these visits, over 1 month period across the length and breadth of the state, from Badagry to Epe to Ikorodu to Alimosho and Lagos Metropolis, we collected information on 27 primary and secondary schools for immediate attention in phase 1. These comprised of 7 new secondary schools of 12 classrooms each with toilets, principal's office, staff room, and other facilities. Also, the committee renovated the damaged King Ado High School and Isaleko Grammar School in Lagos Island and completed their science laboratory and workshop. This phase 1 gave us an additional 250 new classrooms at a modest cost of 375 million naira. I can say today that all the schools in phase 1 have been completed. Phase 2. In phase 2, there was a slight change in strategy where we identified abandoned schools projects which began in 1991. We renovated several other primary and secondary schools located in strategic and densely populated areas. A total of 36 schools at a cost of 400 million provided us with additional 450 new classrooms, thereby reducing the student classroom ratio. Your Excellency, sir, special guests and citizens of Lagos State, I want to let you know that these schools are nearing completion. That is the school in phase 2. Number 5, the school to be commissioned today, that is Ifesowapo Aboru Junior and Secondary School. The project to be commissioned today constitutes one of the projects completed in the phase 1, having the following facilities. 1, 12 classrooms with dimension of 7.2 meters by 6.6 meters each. 2, principal's office. 3, staff room. 4, toilet facility, having 8 number toilets and 2 number kitchenettes. External part of the classroom block, which was not rendered as being finished with which was rendered and painted with special paint called SEM Shield. This is targeted at project cost reduction and a reduction in maintenance cost. In order to provide a very clean environment, water supply has been provided with the sinking of a borehole with necessary accessories. Similarly, the entire school environment has been fenced off to guarantee adequate security. All the above listed facilities have been executed at a total cost of 32.5 million naira. The benefit accruable from this project is such that the student classroom ratio will be highly reduced and thereby provide a very conducive environment for learning. I wish to place on record that this is the only government present in infrastructural facilities for education in this vicinity. To this end, the government of Ifesowapo Aboru deserves the kudos for the provision of this block of classrooms. This will surely improve the learning environment with an ultimate aim of achieving better results from the school. The creation of scripts has undoubtedly impacted in the improvement of schools' infrastructure facilities. Hence, our creation can be regarded as a worthwhile decision. I wish to reiterate that at the conclusion of this present ongoing phases 2A and 2B by July 2005, a total number of 1,200 classrooms will have been added to the school systems in Lagos State. This in itself will be a major achievement to the state government. Finally, I hereby express our immense gratitude to Your Excellency, Sir Ifesowapo Aboru, for giving the committee the opportunity to serve the state in this capacity. We are assuring you, sir, that your trust in us is not misplaced, and with God on our side, we shall join hands with you in uplifting the school's infrastructure in Lagos State, and thereby leaving a legacy for present and future generation of Nigerians who shall be leaders of tomorrow. I wish to use this medium to express our appreciation to every ministry, especially the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance, and other agencies who we have interacted with so far. They have been wonderful and very supportive. I say thank you all. I also wish to thank our political leaders, because 90% of our contractors are indigenous contractors and they are mostly politicians. I want to disabuse the mind of everybody present here that politicians, when given the right support, can perform wonders. All our contractors, majority of our contractors are politicians, and they surprised me the way they, the way they attacked, the way they executed their projects. I say big thank you to all everybody.
Láti fi tó mi létí pé àwa tí a ò bá pàtẹ́wọ́ dáadáa wọn ò ní kọ́lé ìwé sí àdúgbò wa ọ̀. Ẹ bá mi wọ́n ní àtẹ́wọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ẹ ṣí púpọ̀. Sọ èdè abínibí lẹ́nu wípé kí n máa sọ èdè abínibí. Ó dá mi lójú pé gbogbo wa ni a mọ àdàlú ọ̀wà. Kì í ṣèmi nìkan ni mo mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ. Mo tiẹ̀ fi jọ gómìnà wa ni mo tún rí dájú pé gómìnà náà látẹ̀wọ̀. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Your Excellency, 30 years ago, I was in a secondary school like this, and they told us to prepare that the governor was coming. We had prepared. I was actually supposed to do the bata dance.
Alimosho Federal Constituency here present. All the executive members of the local government all present here. The SLGs, all the SLGs present here. Head of departments unit. LGA chairmen, executive members of our great party, Your Royal Highnesses, party members and lawyers, community leaders and market men and women, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. What else can we say today than to give glory and thanks to God Almighty for giving us the grace of having a host, the executive governor of Lagos State and the hero of our democracy. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinunbu, in this rural local government, the second time in 1 week, because he was here last week to commission the electrification project at Aboru and also at Agbenuba. The fact that our amiable governor has created time to come personally for this program today is to us a big encouragement for our people and a confirmation that our party AD and indeed our government believe very much in them. It is a pointer that the Tinunbu administration of Lagos State is truly a people-friendly government. Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè a máa dúró tì yín ní ṣíṣe o. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I feel personally honored and fulfilled as the chairman of Agbado Okeodo local government to welcome today again the executive governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinunbu, and encourage to our local government. In fact, all the chairmen of the 6 local governments carved out of old Alimosho local government are highly elated that the governor has come to Tinunbu country twice in 1 week, and we wish that Your Excellency visit us every Friday for the next 1 week, if possible. Your Excellency, sir, permit me to say that the project you are about to commission now is highly treasured by our people because they are down to earth lovers of education. I therefore, sir, have no doubt that they will guide it very jealously without any problem to ensure that even generation yet unborn will get to use it to advantage. In fact, sir, we will want more of this kind of project because there are some dilapidated school buildings at Oki Town, Ikola and Alagbado area where very large population our children learn in not good conducive environments. I wish to place on record that we are blessed here with very hard-working and highly dedicated teachers who are interested in the future of our children. They have put in their best to ensure that our children are given the right start in life. That was why we were the first local government after the creation of new local government in the state to produce the one-day governor last year. May God continue to bless you all, the teachers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is not a speech-making day, but let me take the time to assure you that this honor done to us by His Excellency will always be reciprocated with more following for Alliance for Democracy. and more meaningful votes during election. This is because the magic which we usually delivered the votes is still very much in place in Alimosho Federal Constituency. Perhaps I did not to say the obvious that our people are still very loyal member of Alimosho Democrats and Batco and engineer and our leader engineer Rauf Aregbesola. Solo. He's still our reliable leader. May God Almighty believe to. Gentlemen, permit me to end this address by thanking His Excellency on his determination to liberate our local government. Presently, sir, we are very big and very rural, but we are happy that Your Excellency has speak on us as a local government to use as a case study for the enjoyment of the dividends of democracy. We appreciate you very well, sir, and may God be with you. Thank you very much, sir.
ilé ẹ̀kọ́ tí wọ́n ṣe ètò òfin ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Wọ́n ní ó fi hàn gbangba wípé aṣíwájú ni ọ̀kan ṣoṣo.
His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Ọ̀túnba Olúfẹ́mi Pedro. The Honourable Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honourable Yokotola Pelumi. The Chairman House Committee on Education, Honourable Kolawole Taiwo, and other members of Lagos State House of Assembly here present, particularly our own Honourable from this constituency. I thank you very much. The members of Lagos State Executive Council, all of you here present, including the leader of our political party here, Rauf Aregbesola. Permanent secretaries, particularly, and I said before, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Honorable Professor Lawal, whose effort is being celebrated today, and all the members of the Ministry of Education team here present. I say congratulations for your efforts. The chairman of Babado Kyoto Local Government Council, Honorable Olawale Cole, and other chairmen of the Local Government Council area of the entire Alimoso division here. The leaders and people of our political party, wọ́n ṣe kó kú kò lè kú. Ohun tọ́lọ́ ti dá bẹ́ẹ̀. Inú tí wọ́n dé kìí ṣe fún wa rárá. Lókè yẹn mọ́. Wà bí our dear women affairs wápá. Honorable Onibiyo Adelabu. Èyí kò lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yẹn. Our royal father, your royal highnesses, Oba Lazi Gbadamosi, the Onigando of the Gandoland. Kade pẹ́ lórí, Ìbàdàn pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Kírùkẹ̀rẹ̀ kó máa pọ̀ sí i. Kírùkẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí máa pọ̀ sí i. Kẹ́sì ọba máa jókòó lọ. Ká kí ẹpẹ́ láyé, ẹpẹ́ fún wa, ẹkú àdúrótì. Ojú òní ti yẹn ọba pàtàkì ní bàbá wa lè jẹ́ ọba Súlè Ṣùbẹ́rù Odò Alábẹ̀ Alájàsá ọba Àjàsá kábíyèsí ọba wa bí Àyìndé Balógun ọbìṣẹ́rí ọlọ́fin kábíyèsí o. Other royal father here present, ẹ má bínú tí mi bá dárúkọ yín tán ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Àwọn akọ̀wé tán kòwé síbi gan-an. Eléyìí tó dúndún wà lára wọn, ẹ má bínú àwọn nìkan náà. Láti ní kan gba jíjí Bọ́lá wọn ọ̀gbà. So many community leaders, community group, various group members here present this afternoon. I want to say thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, I thank all of you. If I miss you by any means, it's not out of disrespect. It's just a simple lack of time for the entire protocol. It is great honor for me to be here this afternoon to fulfill one of those promises of our time, bringing education closer to our people, creating the necessary conducive environment to develop our tomorrow's leader today, to give birth to our children, in order to have the necessary tool to wage that war against illiteracy, neglect, and poverty. We have seen since the advent of the last 5 years that this government has come to live. We notice the neglect in education, neglect of the previous 25 years of military incursion into our body politics. The military administrators, one after the other, they came to Lagos State to exploit, to defraud, to take advantage of our people without being accountable to anybody. They neglected education because their children and their relatives are not a member of our society. They came, they go. They neglected human resource development and capacity building. They refused to do anything. And the first country counts over 174 abandoned school projects. Ever since Jakande's administration and what was done by Mudashiru, none of them has done any much to build the education. And here we are. Take the population sample of the people present here today. You find Igbo, Delta, Cross Riveria, Calabari, from all over Nigeria going to our schools. We accommodate them without discrimination. We put up with them, we take care of them. We allow them to come to our schools and learn and develop and become leaders of tomorrow. Only because of a liberal attitude and our determination to give everybody equal opportunity to enhance their value of life and develop at their pace. But the neglect of the school system has been a cause, unacceptable, and it's past due. And you see what we start to do. In the last 5 years, we started the expansion. Building millennium schools, each school accommodating 4,000 students plus. The kind of the education system and environment that will provide joy, happiness, and willingness to learn, and willingness to teach for our teachers and our pupils. We did that all through the first term. Then came our second term, despite the fact that we gave Obasanjo the largest vote in any part of the country, even though we are in this state. We gave him the largest vote, over 2 million votes from Lagos, in order for him to retain his presidency. What will we get in return? Blame, isolation, punishment, denial, illegality, When we put him there, we are not kidding. say, for him to come back second time, and he's paying us back with age, denial, injustice. If a president would look around as in those schools, and he's the owner of a school that is getting the best that he's proud of. We need to deny us our fund for the local government to take care of all these children. Should he do that? If he says he's clearing, what is sort of constitution? You use constitution as an excuse in the first place. We went to court, we won on the constitution. We appealed, we won on the constitution. We went to Supreme Court, we won on the same constitution. Then let's go the money of the people. Solo. The truth must be told. If there must be stability, if there must be an enduring democracy, there must be rule of law. If there must be justice, there must be rule of law. If an end must come for slavery, slavery can come in so many ways. Bondage, shackle can come in so many ways. We are not about that put Obasanjo in shackles. Therefore, retaliation, punishment, annihilation, denial of our pupil for the right of their benefit and education should not occur. Enough is enough. Today, solo throughout. Today, we are here. Despite all odds. And look at it. A special committee, I commend you that is set up to look into the future of our children. That if we cannot continue Millennium School because our money has not been released, we can at least rebuild and rehab and be creative, and the result is wonderful. Ever since we made provision of 250,000 dual desk benches at a cost of over 333.9 million. We faced provision of wall fencing for 52 secondary schools for them to be protected and safe at a cost of 66 million naira. Rehabilitation and upgrading of 39 functional blocks, solid bungalows at a cost of 60 million naira. Construction of 133 blocks of classrooms at a cost of 1.1 billion. Provision of intro-tech facilities in 5 secondary schools at a cost of 10 million. Completion of 5 abandoned intro-tech workshops in the state at a cost of 12.5 million. Provision of science consumable materials for West African school certificate examination, practical cost, practical alone, and practical only, I'm saying, 368 million. Payment of the examination fee for final-year students, ASCE and SSCE and technical colleges, total of 1.1 billion. Provision of science equipment of 42 secondary schools at a cost of 45 million. We have conducted unified examination at a cost of 305 million. It is not surprising, for instance, that students of Lagos State Public Schools have been excelling in the national and international jet science and technology-related competitions. Some of our achievements in this area are overall best states in the 1999 and 2000 national jet competition. Overall best in Lagos State. Overall best state at the year 2004 NNPC National Science Quiz Competition, Lagos State. Excellence Innovative Award at the year 2000 Worldwide Young Researcher for the Environment Fair, all the way in Germany. Lagos State won that too. The state won gold, bronze, silver awards at the year 2002, year 2003, year 2004, ESCOM Expos for Young Scientists in South Africa. 3 consecutive years running. The state won the year 2005 National Team 4 Project Competition, and we represent the country. We will represent Nigeria at International Science Fair in USA and Chile later this year. The state won International Attention Led Award at the year 2001 International Physics Competition. It gives me great pleasure to say before you that we have improved tremendously ever since 1999. These are written nationally and internationally. These are awards that not just ordinary given, but in the competitions. And since we assumed office in 1999, we waged relentless war against poverty, against illiteracy, against child dropouts. We are back upon that because the poor have the right to education. It's not a privilege, it's a matter of right. And the best education must be given to their children. The rich can take their children away and put them in Germany, London, America, Paris. What I want them always is, any neglect of the children of the poor constitutes danger to the children of the rich. And everybody must get better than clear and clearly too. But in our case, we will not neglect your school, your children. They are all our children, and it is our responsibility to continue to care for these children. It's our determination. No matter how much money they withdraw from our fund, how much money and how much they punish Lagos State, it is through the best brains that we put together. Commitment, real financial engineering, a know-how that is lacking on their own end, compassion that is lacking from their own end, determination that is missing in their own end. We will achieve and will continue to achieve. You have seen it, you've heard them over the radio. If if his wife cannot cook good soup, it's because of Bola Tinunbu. If there's too much salt in the soup of Ogulewe, it's Bola Tinunbu. When they are never failed, it's Bola Tinunbu. When their farm-based concept is Bola Tinunbu. But quite amazing for me. It's quite challenging for me too. That if I'm that powerful, then I should continue to use the power justly and sparingly. I'm a threat to them. They are no threats to me. I'm a master to them. They are no match of mine. Say that I'm not afraid. They can't get me, they can't kill me. They brag, they are bragged in their midst that they will give me Bola a treatment. And I said no. It is only God who creates. It is only God who can remove. I will keep talking about them. I will keep telling them the truth. The electricity that is a problem today. 5 years ago I told Mr. President what to do. I brought electricity here. Why can't they dedicate it to Lagos? If they are listening today, that matter then, we won't be where we are today. Let me return to Aboru. Thank you very much. Ever since the months that they've started, they have added 250 classrooms spread over 27 selected public schools in Lagos State on the first phase. And they are moving. Second phase is almost completed. They already planned for third phase. I congratulate all of you. This school, Aboru, Ifesowapo, is now better placed through these efforts that can effectively develop the builders of our tomorrow. Your eyes is on the plow. You must not look back. I've looked around and there's so many non-shampoo schools that is left untouched. Don't worry. Cross your fingers. Continue to pray. We shall soon be back to do the rest. So you teachers, thank you. We see that the condition in which you've been working is not conducive, but you know that these are your children, and we have been caring. We have been looking at all those ways. Thank you for your dedication and commitment. But we are equally committed to your lunch. And they say, the PP stands, therefore, the PP stands comes reform. We have created what you never had before in the history of teaching. 6 zonal districts for education, each to be headed by 6 tutor general as permanent secretaries coming from the principals. You've never had it so good. And we continue to move on from there. And we will continue to recognize you. Your career is important to our future. It's important to research. It's important to discovery. It's important to the clinical understanding of whatever a nation's economy will become. We appreciate all of you in the teaching profession. You will get your reward here, not in heaven.